Complete Bay Area news coverage starts right now. This is KTVU Channel 2 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Gassia Mikaeli.
And I'm Ken Wayne. The largest Homeland Security exercise in the United States is underway this weekend with law enforcement officers from across the country here in the Bay Area. SWAT teams, medical personnel, and other emergency workers are staging drills throughout the area to prepare themselves for major emergencies. KTVU's Priya David is in Oakland with a live report. Priya?
Officers are practicing how they'd take back control if there was a prison uprising. You can take a look on the side of the North County Jail right now. We've got one person coming down at this moment. They're rappelling down the side of the jail as part of a training exercise. It's just one of 23 disaster training exercises, all together called UrbanShield, that these folks will take part in this weekend. They have almost no rest between each of these exercises.
You're at that courthouse that was alluded to in the intel brief. It's here. Prepare to execute an assault on the courtroom.
Two gunmen take over a San Leandro courtroom and are holding hostages, including the judge. The Alameda County Sheriff's SWAT team storms the room and takes control. The entire operation takes less than 5 minutes.
It's just a great thing for us to prepare ourselves for just in case we have a natural disaster or major incident of weapons of mass destruction or something like that, or terrorists.
This is a chance for us to exploit any weaknesses that we have and showcase our strengths.
And with a slam of the van door, the team members race off to their next training stop, the airport, where they face an all too familiar terrorist situation, a hijacked plane. It's an exercise the Pleasanton SWAT team has just completed, rushing through the hangar and up the stairs to take out the hijackers and free the hostages.
I think it was very educational, very exciting, very real.
The 24 training locations set up around the Bay Area, on land and water, each have a different scenario, such as this one. Help me! Help me! A shooter on the UC Berkeley campus.
Here at this site, there is a Virginia Tech-style massacre, and it's not out of the realm of possibility that something like this could happen at the University of California campus.
The Alameda County Sheriff's Office, which is hosting this program called UrbanShield, says it's the largest of its kind in America. For the first time ever, 25 teams, each with 7 people, participate in all 23 training scenarios, with only catnaps in the vans between locations. They'll go for 50 hours straight.
One thing we've learned from all the different disasters and things that have happened in the country is the federal government will get here, but it's not going to be 5 minutes from now. For 48 hours or 72 hours, you're going to be on your own, and you're going to have to take the steps to make sure that your community is safe.
A spokesperson told us most of the participants are men. There are only 3 women going through the exercises. They'll all finally get to sleep on Monday morning, and they'll have an awards dinner Monday night to honor the best performing teams. Live in Oakland, Priya David, KTVU, Channel 2.
In other news today, a first-of-its-kind anti-terrorist drill is getting underway in Alameda County. 250 members of law enforcement from across the state are involved in a Homeland Security operation called UrbanShield. Amy Hollyfield joins us now from Dublin with more. And Amy, this is the first drill of its kind across the entire country, right?
Exactly, Cheryl. Very big deal. There will be, of course, helicopter drills here at this base camp here in Dublin. They'll get to practice their firearms practice at the gun range over there. But most of the activities are going to take place far away from here. You might even see them in your community. You might see SWAT teams at the Oakland airport this weekend surrounding a plane with their guns drawn.
We have a commercial airplane there where the teams will be exposed to a commercial airline hijacking. That'll involve suspects and hostages.
Tactical teams will also be on the UC Berkeley campus, responding to a scenario similar to what happened on the Virginia Tech campus with an armed man running loose at the school. But none of this should alarm you. It's a drill, the first of its kind in the country, and they chose to have it here so officers could practice their skills in an urban environment.
So during the early stages of the planning process, we sat down and kind of roundtabled the type of infrastructure here in the Bay Area that we knew we needed to protect.
The drill will start tomorrow and last 50 hours straight. 25 teams will eventually visit 23 sites, including some rural ones like the fake manhunt they'll stage in the Crystal Springs Reservoir. But the true test will come at places that are usually off limits, like the Lawrence Livermore Lab. Employees there, along with officers, will act like terrorists who have gained access to sensitive materials.
It's a very secure facility. In having the tactical officers actually be experienced being on the property. Just a portion of the property is valuable to everybody.
Organizers say pulling law enforcement and the private sector together like this is unprecedented in the world of police drills.
At first it was a little bit difficult. They were excited to help us. It was just getting everybody to understand the scope of this exercise.
All of those facilities that will be participating in this, UC Berkeley, the Lawrence Livermore Lab, they are volunteering their time and their space, so that's a big help to this drill. All of the agencies participating, all the SWAT teams are from California except for one team out of Boston, and paying for their time and for all their efforts. Getting this drill paid for is being paid for by a grant from Homeland Security. Reporting live in Dublin, Amy Holyfield, ABC 7 News.
They came a long way to compete. Amy, thank you very much. Well,